Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya nak jodoh Coach Zuri ingin bantu anda mendapat perkahwinan yang berkat dengan ta'aruf yang halal. Kalau tak halal tak payah buat. Okay, alright. So, sound check. Biasalah tradisi live streaming ni biasanya main problem is sound, kan? So, kita nak sound clear supaya message tu sampai, santai biar sampai. Alright, so topik kita malam ini adalah Damsel in Distress. Ceng. Okay, so pertama sekali, disclaimer, okay. Damsel in Distress. Firstly, we say there is a difference between a damsel in distress and damsel and distress. Beza tu, okay? Damsel in distress, for this discussion, we say macam, helpless, semua benda tak boleh buat, and then semua benda tak boleh buat, perlukan a rescue from a man, and then, just so needy lah, okay? And then damsel and distress, bezanya adalah, okay, you're a woman, fine, and you are in distress. You having under some sort of danger or some sort of a distressful situation, but you can handle it. That's the difference. There is a difference. Okay, damsel in distress and damsel and distress. We're humans. You're a woman or a man. You have distressful situation. Betul tak? Human, we all have distressful situation, can, but we can handle it. We have the resources, the mental resources, the resilience to be able to handle our distresses. Okay, boleh? Sorry, a bit distracted by my daughter knocking on the door. I just changed your diaper, sayang. Sorry, the realities of working from home. All right. Okay, so. Okay, I hope we're clear on that. Okay, damsel in distress for discussion. A woman a girl who needs help in everything. Semua lemah, semua lembik, just for the sake of discussion. Okay, lembik, semua benda tak boleh buat. Alah, tolong buat ni, buat tu, semua homework, assignment pun macam perlukan pertolongan lelaki. Yeah, I had that kind of. Have you seen those? Girls masa college, I remember this one girl, semua benda macam tolong buat ni, buat tu, Zuri tolong ni, tolong tu. It's like you're in college, you learn to do it yourself, okay? Like, alah, Zuri ni tak sporting ah. It's like, no, learn. Memanglah kita tak tahu nak buat sesuatu, but you learn, kan? Kalau semua benda kau tak nak belajar, then kalau semua benda, I was just thinking to this girl, and kalau semua kau tak nak belajar, then how are you going to grow if you don't learn? Of course we don't know. It's okay to ask for help, but learn to do it yourself also, kan? Because we're here in college to learn. In life, we need to learn to be independent. Lepas tu, cakap, Kang tuduh semua lelaki chauvinis, Kang tuduh semua lelaki ni anti-feminist, apa semua. But kena cerminkan diri bahawa diri itu independen atau tidak sebelum menuduh orang, kan? Okay, so I was just thinking of this girl in college dulu, macam semua benda dia tak boleh buat, and then she's surrounded by guys who like to rescue her, be there for her, because she's such an easy prey. I just said it out loud, because she's such an easy prey, kan? Semua lembik, semua. So, she's senang ditawan lah. I just said it out loud. It's so blunt. Alright. Because semua benda tak boleh buat. But, the smarter ladies in college, they're independent. I respect them. And those are the ladies that I befriend with. And it's like, and I learn a lot from them. And so, their friends, I see her as macam, wow, they're so well read, they're so independent, They're so they have ambitions, hopes, and dreams, and they learn to handle situations instead of, oh, semua tak boleh buat. I need help here, I need help there. Can you drive me here? Can you drive me there? You know, you have a car, drive yourself. Boleh tak? All right, so I don't know if you know anyone like that in college ke uni dulu, but there was this one particular girl. I macam so annoyed with her. It's like I just avoid her. She's just so macam semua benda tak boleh buat. Why are you? How are you alive until now? Can so yeah, it strikes me as odd. How are you alive until now? Ikan nasnya. All right, and then okay, so a damsel and distress, bezanya adalah macam like uh, it's a situation where we're all humans, a damsel or a guy, we all have distressful situations at times, can, and we all need help once in a while, and it takes strength. It takes strength to be able to ask for help. But at the same time, they learn how to do it themselves also. Kan? Macam, sorry, contoh the smart ladies at college. Sorry, I hear you're pretty good at video editing. Could you advise us or something? Okay, I can advise. I'm not going to do it for you. I can advise you. I can share with you. All right, and it's like that I respect. Okay, and uh, or they ask, Zuri, I heard you good at video editing. Can you help us do it? Of course, they participate as much as they can with what they can, and but I show them how to do it. I sit with them. Okay, this is how you edit. This is how I edit. Blah blah blah. And then, can you do it yourself now? Yeah, thanks for the tip. All right, sure, great, fantastic. So they don't know, they learn, willing, willing to grow. Uh, that's a difference. That's a big difference between damsel in distress and damsel and distress. Damsel and distress, kita biasanya we have distressful situation, right? Don't worry to ask for help, but learn to do it also. Be the empowered woman. Be the empowered woman. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, it's like, man, that was so annoying. It's like, and she does that to other guys. Okay, she macam, oh, semua benda tak boleh buat, and she takes advantage of the nice guys. It's like, I mean, like, the story goes around, kan? Oh, she makes this very nice guy who is, in a way, I'm sorry to say, he's a pushover. He's too nice for his own good, and doesn't know how to stand up for himself. Intellectually, he's smart, but socially, he is, the word I use is pushover. Yeah, it's like she made him drive here and there for her. She made him macam, can you drive me here, can you there? Lepas tu belanja dia makan. And this guy, intellectually smart, he comes from a wealthy family. This girl duk perah that guy. It's like, and we asked that guy, hey, you have something going on with her? No, we're just friends. Okay, sorry, friend zone, fine. Up to you, your life. But you okay with all this? You're at her tip of her fingers and demands, like, okay, just, someone needs help, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you need help, man. It's like, but I'm sorry for the guy. I'm sorry for the guy. This was 20 years ago. All right. So that was damsel in distress. Manipulators. That's one. Damsels in distress are manipulators. Manipulators. And they are manipulating men and also lying to themselves, thinking that men like them for that. Okay, for not her strength, but for her weaknesses. And men also should realize that men are being manipulated with such strategies, such embarrassing, easy ploy, can. And I believe she is also lying to herself. She's lying to herself, like, and then at the same time being a Karen about it. I think that's a new word, Karen about it, that she deserves and entitled to be treated that way. And so she learned being helpless or showing helpless to lure men in. She's surrounded by nice guys who are pushovers, and and it is definitely something that is I find disgusting. I find her disgusting. Right? Okay. All right. I see a few college friends watching. It's like, do you remember that, bro? That girl who was using you. That girl was using other guys because they were damsels in distress situation. Okay, and just let me quickly show you um this sharing by a sister, one of the sisters I'm coaching. She shared this. Okay, for the benefit of Telegram, I'll read it out. Because I say I'm going to come up with this topic, discuss this topic tonight. And tonight is a topic where just an introduction, an overarching description of what we're going to discuss. How not to be a damsel in distress, how not to lie to yourself with what you want, how to use strategi untuk bahagiakan diri tanpa memalukan diri. That's important. Okay, so and it is embarrassing, and then it has its regrets. All right, so I'm going to read this out. The sister check up about this topic. Thanks for this. I like this. When I was younger, I thought I had to play this game, and I tried but failed. Then I realized there are parts of me yang super duper brilliant and awesome, and some parts of me yang memang lame. Okay, we're humans. We have our limitations. Fine. So tak perlu pun nak lakon damsel sangat. Memang ada je yang moment bimbo tu. Okay, she said that word. Okay, I'm just reading that out. Okay, she used that word. Jangan kena. Oh, coach cakap perkataan panggil perempuan bimbo. No, I'm just reading this out. Alright. Okay, so tak perlu pun nak berlakon damsel sangat. Memang ada je moment bimbo tu. Everyone has at least one bimbo moment segment in their life. So hopefully the right person tak overuse the segment in taking advantage of us. Yeah, manipulation, taking advantage. Manipulation is creating a moment, creating the window of opportunity to take advantage. That's what manipulation is. And creating or finding the window to take advantage. And so, yeah, I mean, okay, that's in the past. Let's forgive ourselves. We're not always strong. We have our ups and downs, and we had our past crappy moments. Of course, I remember this one time with my zaman jahil dulu, my ex-girlfriend, and then we were in the car driving downtown KL. Okay, why am I telling this? Hope my wife is not watching. Lama dulu, umpteen years ago, driving in KL. Dia memang dah. She's used to KL. She grew up in KL. But we had an argument in the car, and I parked the car and I walked out. I said, I'm not going to take this crap anymore. I walked out and then walked to an LRT. Nak masuk LRT. I left her in the car lah. It was her car. All right, this was her car. You drive yourself home, whatever. And then nak masuk LRT, and then she called. She called, please, I don't know the way home. Drive me home. Okay, so okay, I fell for it. Embarrassingly, I fell for it. Okay, I knew it was a ploy. I knew it, but I couldn't help it. Sebab dia tengah menangis dalam kereta. Alright, I takut if anything, she becomes a prey to another guy yang lalu macam, are you okay? Are you okay? Lepas tu she becomes a prey to someone else. Okay, and then, bahaya ni, I better send her home myself. So I fell for it, and then blah, 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 blah. So, macam, you grew up in KL, you've driven yourself in KL for so many years. Suddenly you don't know the way home in downtown KL. Where was that? That was Jalan Ampang. and she doesn't know how to go back to Ampang. Like, that is weird. It's such a ploy. Yeah, she's been driving there for so many years. Like, I fell for that. and and why am I telling you this story? Is because it's not that I like to embarrass myself. I just want to share that I fell for it too. I've been there. Um, Suddenly she became a damsel in distress. She's usually this strong, independent woman. She's smart. Okay, she's really smart intellectually, but um, emotionally, quite dependent emotionally. She has daddy issues. Um, so, but my point here is, it's like she had that moment also. So don't worry, sister, who wrote this moment. Uh, she had a moment, moment of bimbo. Forgive yourself. So hopefully, uh, we move on. We learn from our past, inshallah, and okay, alright, we learn from our past. And nanti bila dah kahwin nanti nak manja-manja boleh lah kan. But berpada-padalah bila nak manja. Manja tak apa, manja bagus. But always being a damsel in distress, katakan macam semua you nak suami you buat, but you tak nak buat apa-apa, bahaya. Let me give you an example. There's this auntie who told me a story. Her niece, her nephew, her niece got her niece baru kahwin with this guy, yeah, and then her niece ni memang manja lah. Baru kahwin about 3-6 months dah kahwin, and then uh, the husband drove her back to her mother's place, and then to his mother-in-law cakap, Ma, this cannot go on any longer. She just sits at home, watch Hindustani movies non-stop, and playing with her phone. She doesn't want to be intimate at all. She just does nothing, not helping anything at all. The home chores, everything, harapkan suami, like everything, yeah, everything. And always remember that marriage is teamwork. It's not one way. Marriage is codependence. Codependent. You complementary. It's a complementary relationship. All right. And that is taking it to an extreme time of damsel in distress. So to continue the story, the husband said, Ma, I'm going to come back. I'm sending her back for 3 months. 3 months after this, I'm going to see if there is any change. If not, I'm going to divorce her. She should at least learn some responsibilities. You're the mother. Show her some responsibilities, because she couldn't do nuts. She didn't even know how to boil water. That was problem. This is an extreme example. I'm not saying this is you. Okay, it was an example. So I mean, even a husband pun gets tired of an overly dependent and needy and incapable wife. All right. So damsel in distress situation, it's very short term. Attracting a guy using a damsel in distress situation is very short term. It doesn't work long term. Nak kahwin, you can't use the same strategy. It's just a lure. It's just a bait, and it doesn't work long term. Yeah, it makes a guy look at you, or macam it makes a boy. Okay, I'm not saying man. I'm saying a boy. A man would be annoyed if you're a damsel in distress always, and but a man but a boy, sorry, did I say that right? A man will be annoyed with like the husband kan. Masa sebelum kahwin tu, damsel in distress, look at the soon to be wife tu, is macam, oh okay, maybe I can fix her, maybe I can change her. But he got tired of it, and then as a man, as a husband, he couldn't. He just got really annoyed, and he has his ultimatum after a while. So it's very short term. It makes you it's a short term strategy, right? It's a band-aid solution. When the band-aid comes off, it'll start bleeding again. All right. Okay, boleh? Okay. So like I mentioned, like the sister also said, it's a short term. It doesn't work because this sister, she's smart, yeah. But we all have our bimbo moments. Guys pun have bimbo moments juga kot. Alright. So I also fell for it dulu when I was a boy. Okay, so it's a discussion. Kalau tak setuju tak apa. If you seek clarification tak apa. Type in the comments below. Alright. And WhatsApp me also can. Okay. Alright. So jangan fikir this is, guys, just don't think that this is, Damsel in Distress ni best or tak best or something just. But there's a problem with bad boys also. There is a common problem where it's about trying to fix something, trying to fix and rescue someone. Macam girls pun on their hand, vice versa. It is trying to fix someone. So, I'm putting this on the screen. It says damsel in distress and bad boys. Sometimes the boys will have this problem. Girls have this problem with boys because guys want damsel in distress because trying to fix and help, so ego dia rasa best. Kan? I can fix her. I can rescue her. Kan? So it works the other way around also. Girls see a bad boy, it's like, aku boleh jinakkan playboy tu. Kan? Isn't that a novel? A Malay novel? Kan? Aku tundukkan playboy tu. Isn't that a novel? Or was it a TV series? Can't remember. But I just saw the cover. I just saw the title of the book and turned me off. I haven't read it. Tell me if the content is something different. All right, but just an example lah. Aku boleh tundukkan playboy tu. Really, is that good for you? Okay. Let's use this example. Was our prophet a bad boy? Tak kan? Kan? Forgive me for saying it. I'm trying to give you a great example, probably the greatest example comparison. Okay, was a prophet? A prophet was not a bad boy. Definitely not. Ada akhlak, agama, and beyond. Definitely, was not a bad boy, right? But nice girls have problem like bad boys because try to fix. It's the insecurity of feeling that self-worth, trying to fix a bad boy is because, if I can fix him, I am valuable, I am validated as a woman. Kan? This thing goes vice versa. Okay, so it's not just women have this problem, man has a problem too. Okay, and if I can fix him, I'm valuable as a woman. I'm validated as a woman. Guys, or if I can rescue this damsel in distress, it means I'm a superhero. I'm Clark Kent and she's Lois Lane. And Lois Lane is always in trouble. Tahu tak? Lois Lane is always in trouble and needing Superman to help her and rescue her from situation. Lois Lane is that stereotypical damsel in distress who likes to get into trouble, sometimes on purpose, and waiting for Superman to rescue her. And this is what movies and TV show has been teaching us. And unfortunately, we take our cues from what we see and learn. Monkey see, monkey do, unfortunately. So inshallah, what I'm sharing here will spark a new way of thinking. It's not new even, kan? Even dulu, mother of the Khalifah, our mother of the Khalifah, Khadijah radiallahu anha, she was a successful, independent woman, businesswoman, and independent. And was she a damsel in distress? No, she was not. Betul tak? So she's such an amazing figure. Please ambil teladan from the our mother of Khalifah. Okay, and then I'll show this picture. My computer is loading very slowly. Okay, kejap. And what our TV movies has done to split, to polarize, and put us in our place, oh, men are rescues, women are weak, kind of thing. What TV has done, movies have done, I'm sure you know it, is this. If you're on the social media, you can see it. I'll describe it. Okay, this is basically all the Disney princesses that need rescuing, always needing rescuing. All right. So who's this? This is Sleeping Beauty. Her burgeoning sexuality is a threat to another woman. That's another thing. And her burgeoning sexuality is a threat to another woman. Kan her witch stepmom, stepmom was like a witch, and then she's a threat to another woman. And her only asset is physical.
Built by Jessica Alba. She owes her life to Hardigan, and she lives it rather exotically.
Here I was expecting a skinny little bookworm.
Alba is a mixture of cute
Yep,
and
sorry.
cutthroat.
Okay, so technical. And her Sleeping Beauty, her only her only asset is physical beauty, and what saves her in the end. Yeah, her only asset. They didn't highlight her intelligence, her resilience. No, she didn't. They didn't. Because it didn't show or they didn't have. It's not in the story. It's not in the narrative that empowers women. All right. And then who's this? Betrothed. Is this Rapunzel? Looks like Rapunzel. All right. Betrothed at birth to solidify a political position. She is killed by another woman out of spite. Her owner, fiance, save her with a kiss. Oh, this is Sleeping Beauty. This is Snow White. Sorry, this is Snow White. Okay, Snow White is this is Snow White, and this one is Sleeping Beauty. Her owner, fiance, saves her with a kiss. Again, sex is her only salvation. All right, so this is what we have been programmed with, and like it's also programming men that
Number 8.
the opposite. It's like, oh, men have to go for damsels in distress. And just a quick example, and
she sends Liam Neeson on a Parisian
zaman in reality kan, zaman dulu, even before there was a time when women, people who don't practice ta'aruf, contoh macam in college tu, the girl macam, oh, semua benda tak boleh buat, can you help me, showing that she's helpless, she needs rescuing, blah 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 blah, whatever annoying stuff, kan. And there's like she's showing that she is helpless and she needs rescuing. And another example is when women did this in the past, where she sees a man she likes, so she figures out a way to manipulate him, and she drops her handkerchief. Do I have a handkerchief right here? Ada kain buruk. She drops her handkerchief on the floor, on the ground, and oops, I dropped my hanky. I can't believe that voice came out. So, and then a guy says that yang dia nak tarik perhatian tu, kan? And a guy says that, I can prove, this is my chance. What an amazing opportunity to prove that I am a man. I can rescue this woman by picking up a hanky. All right. So he picks up her hanky and then gives it to her, and they start chatting and blah 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 blah. Oh, are you betrothed? Blah 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 blah. No, I'm not. And then blah 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 blah. So It's manipulation. You
Number
know it.
6. Lois Lane.
He may not
the
realize it,
Superman franchise.
but it, it is.
You've got me. Who's got you?
One of our more famous damsels, Lois Lane has to manage her distress at super levels.
Sorry, I'm just reading the very funny response from Instagram. Dia sangat mengaku. Okay, alright, I'll read that after this. Okay, sis. So manipulation. You know it. You're trying to manipulate using that. Okay, and okay, I'll continue reading this. This is Princess Jasmine. This princess must get married to satisfy the requirement of the law. Her reluctance to do so causes her powerful father no end of trouble. Okay, so if she doesn't obey her father's kahwin paksa, which is haram in Islam, okay, she will be enslaved to a powerful man and only safe when a street rat comes to rescue her. Yeah, that's Princess Jasmine and Aladdin. And I'm sure you probably read that. This movie teaches that women needs rescuing from a man. She falls in love with a thief in order to save her nation, and the thief is the one yang melakukan syirik by using a jinn. So what is the moral of the story again? Can there's syirik, there's thievery, there's enslavement, and there is women degradation. So yep, but it's a Disney hit, right? And then who's this? Ariel the mermaid. This one drastically changes her physical appearance. Listen, siapa yang rasa diri tak mencukupi tu kan, tak cukup putih or getah or tinggi or rasa tak mencukupi lah in every way, in any way. So this is iktibar from Ariel the mermaid. This one drastically changes her physical appearance so as to be more attractive to a man. The prince is that she can't. The price is that she can't speak. No problem. A woman needs to be quiet. This is what the movie is saying. Okay, a woman can be quiet and attract a man. She has nothing of value to say anyhow. She is saved by Prince. Okay, there's Ariel, 1989. And who's this? Saves a prince's life with her only access is sexuality. Who's this? I remember. And this is probably definitely Cinderella. She is saved. Okay, Cinderella. She is saved from terrible living conditions by a prince. Cinderella, of course. She does this not because she is such a hard worker, but she is beautiful. So this is what has been portrayed by fantasy, and no one wants to listen to the truth. People want fantasy, and people listen to it and got into trouble and then blame God for it. So that's a problem. Okay, instead of reading this, watching stories like this, why not go pick up a book about mother of the Khalifa? Can why not pick up a book about the strong women in Islam? The first university ever founded in the world in Morocco was by Muslimah. Tu tak? Setuju? Setuju? Tak setuju? Tak setuju apa? But it's history. Okay? And let me try to figure out what this sister is saying in Instagram. She's saying, single but happy. I lah Tuzuri. Alright, high five. More power to you, sis. But not any damsel in distress at all. Yeah, good for you. Happy for you. This lady who is saying this, I must admit that I've known her since I was 16. 16 we met. 16. We at that time that was IRC. We knew each other from IRC, and then from IRC we exchanged letters. You know, pen and paper letter? Yeah, I'm that old. I use pen and paper to exchange letters with her. And I would say this lady who's responding with me on Instagram right now, she is one of my, in a way, mentor in life, in womanhood, because she's always there to remind me of the red flags in myself, the red flags of women and games women play. She's always been there. I would say she was one of my mentor, and very formative for me. She's part of my formative years, in understanding women, in respecting women. Okay, so hi, I'm so happy my mentor is basically watching me making this, sharing this. So you actually dapat pahala from guiding me this way. All right. And as you know, I've selalu mengaku I always fall for just a pretty face, which is that was my guys, right? Okay, and she's always been there, so saying, Zuri, is that all that you're looking for? Huh? So she asked me those important questions, and perhaps you might see what her hopes and dreams are, and what her thoughts are, her intellect. Like, okay. Uh, so yeah, hi. So hi, mentor. All right. I always look up to her, and being part of my formative years, and okay, okay. All right. So cool. So happy that you're watching. Right.
For more titillating
Uh,
top 10s published
she's
every day. Be sure to subscribe
okay.
to Watch
So
Mojo.
tiba-tiba rasa terharu. My mentor is watching. All right. So okay, so as I said, this right now tonight is mainly an overarching description of what is damsels in distress. Following videos will be bad boys. Okay, this thing happens to guys. It's happening to girls also. But right now we want to focus on describing what are the dangers of introduction to dangers of damsels in distress. Okay. What is that video? It's on YouTube. I'm gonna forward it a bit because there's a initial part too sexy, too sexy. And
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
okay, just now I mentioned
When beauty meets the
Superman,
bad
Lois
guy,
Lane.
sparks may fly. Lois Lane, the Superman franchise.
Okay, so
I've got you.
You've got me. Who's got you?
One of our more famous damsels, Lois Lane has to manage her distress at super levels.
we're watching Damsels in Distress, Lois Lane.
A top journalist and a very attractive lady. She makes Superman feel almost human. She's the Man of Steel's weak spot.
Okay.
Though getting saved is a regular thing for her, she's no pushover. Shakespeare said, "Frailty, thy name is woman." But for Superman, perfection, thy name is Lois.
Richard. He's violent. Takes me up all the time.
Okay. Okay, so frailty and weakness. Again, Superman is super strong. Okay, let's just stick with that right now. All right, Superman is super strong. And frailty, thy name is woman. Shakespeare said that. So let me put here on screen. It says that weakness is a boy's biggest weakness. So what a boy would do for an easy prey is to find for weakness, isn't it? Can a damsel's weakness, a weak weakness. The weaker the prey, the easier it is to prey on. So why I'm telling you this is because it's a danger. If you play this damsel in distress game, you're making yourself the prey. And in a way, you disrespecting yourself and martabat diri. Kan? And making yourself the prey, making yourself look weak in order for making yourself a beta, and hoping for an alpha to rescue you. So weakness is a boy's biggest weakness. I use the word boy because I'm not saying man can. And yeah, it's of course it makes it an easy prey, senang nak kena tawan, kan, easily approachable, kan, macam I mentioned tadi, kalau she drop her handkerchief and then the guy macam, oh okay, uh, she can, she cannot pick up her own handkerchief ke. It's like it's do it for the sake of helping, not for the sake of preying on the woman. And being preyed, that's a danger. Okay, so you're leaving yourself open if you play this damsel in distress game. I know you're not. I'm just saying that, just to give a comparison, ta'aruf yang halal and versus damsel in distress punya game. Alright, boleh. Okay, I'm not saying that you are doing it. I'm saying to give a comparison of ta'aruf halal is safe without heartbreak, and it is efficient, it is without games. But damsel in distress is a game that is dangerous for you, and then it's dishonest, it's short term, it is also it attracts a needy person. Okay, and it makes you senang ditawan, easily approachable dan senang ditawan. It also makes you weak, and you come from an angle is that you are weak, you need help. It's not that you're intelligent, then kita sekufu, lain, kan? What would you rather have? Would you rather have um, a man to respect your intelligence, your hard work, your resilience, or do you want a boy to prey on your weakness because this is what you apa, express, kan, or this angle of you. All right, so and okay, boleh. All right, so I'm trying to admonish everyone here that this is dangerous. Don't play the damsel in distress game. B, use the ta'aruf yang halal way. Okay, because if anything, it is manipulation, and basically it just strokes a man's ego. What's wrong with stroking a man's ego? Well, where do I begin? It shows that he has a big ego that needs to be stroked. And how long can you keep that up? Kan, sebelum kahwin, lepas kahwin. So ego is a very double-edged sword. It can protect you or it can stab you. Okay, it's a very dangerous game if you want to attract the ego. So damsel in distress usually attracts egotistical person, because it's easy to go for that because he comes from a place of ego, and then you come from a place of damsel in distress. Okay, I'm not saying you. I know you're listening, but that's why you don't play this game. I'm saying that people, ladies who have tried this before, knows that it doesn't work. It's short term and it's manipulation. Okay, so what are you going to do with this information? What am I going to do with the information? All right, so well, I'm leading to it. Okay, chill lah. Okay, where's that point? Okay, so what I notice when coaching and validating and accepting clients is when someone is still not over a past relationship, still heartbroken, and feeling like no one will want me, siapalah nak kat aku, still heartbroken, no one will ever love me like my ex, rasa sedih and feeling not empowered, and that is when you're weak and easily preyed on. And I'm afraid if you are in this situation, you will be easily preyed on. So I know some of us listening, watching, are still feeling down, but please avoid playing a damsel in distress game. Okay, and So even especially when you're going online and trying to date, have you heard? I'm sure you've heard um, that when laki ke perempuan kan, let's just use example of laki. He goes online on whatever app to date, and then talk to this girl, and then tengok gambar dia cun. Okay, fine, give her, makes him look at her. But and then she starts telling this sob story. She wants to leave her country. She wants to leave her situation and need money. Blah blah blah. Oh, makes him feel like a man. Give him money, kan? So, give her money. So what happens is he feels his ego is stroked. He can help, but he is expecting something in return. Don't you think so? Kan? He's expecting something in return. It's a form of investment for him. But if she is not a scammer, then if he meets her, then he will want something in return. Bahaya. Betul tak? So if you play this damsel in distress, and your rescuer will want a payment in return in whatever form. So not gonna detail it out. Use your imagination. Okay. Um. Okay. So yeah, I've covered that, and then Superman. There was Superman,
Number
and
5.
then
Wilhelmina Willie Scott, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
You think he killed anything after getting worse than glory?
You can't stop thinking about her. As
okay,
Spider-
my favorite annoying
Number 2.
my most annoying damsel in distress is Mary Jane Watson, MJ in Spider-Man. Is I told my wife the other day hari tu, I cakap dia, man, this MJ is such a unfaithful. I use the S word. And she's like, first she's with Peter Parker, and then she's with the astronaut, and then she's with Peter Parker's best friend, Ken. But in every situation, whoever she's with, she's always needing rescue from Spider-Man. She's always needing rescue from Spider-Man, and she's always getting into trouble. So let's just watch this. Kejap.
Mary Jane Watson, the Spider-Man franchise. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is a little more than friendly with one neighbor in particular.
You have a knack for getting in trouble.
You have a knack for saving my life.
As Peter Parker, he can't stop thinking about her. As Spidey, he can't stop saving her. Kristen Dunst is MJ, the soft-spoken, clean-cut darling of New York. Her character is timeless. She's often found defenseless. She's practically faultless.
Don't make me look ugly.
Plus, she's just the right level of oblivious to keep the web-slinger's secret safe. For now.
Hey, Sigma.
See, the words used as defenseless and what was that one? Oblivious. And I know the people who listen to this are not that kind of people. All right. And oblivious, not that kind of people. But when we are down, kita tengah trying to recover from a breakup, that can happen to us. Kan kita tengah vulnerable, and we could become like MJ. So that's why I'm sharing this, to know that this MJ is someone you don't want to be. Okay, I'm trying to admonish you here. Jangan jadi MJ, Mary Jane Watson, supaya you tak kecundang lagi. Dan kalau you kecundang lagi, and what becomes is you go for a what's that word? Rebound guy, and then you break someone else's heart, and then that guy breaks someone else's heart. It becomes a chain reaction, and the same sister that I put on example tadi pun, she said that when she was heartbroken, she had rebound guys, and then she became a heartbreaker. the chain continues, right? So there were rebound guys, you become rebound girl, rebound, rebound, rebound. You're not a basketball being thumped and thrown. And so be careful. Don't play this damsel game. And so don't be MJ. So annoying. Like she can't make up her mind. Seriously. Peter Parker lah. And then what's that? Freddy? Fred? Her friend? Peter Parker's friend, and then the astronaut.
Live
So
twice, and I've never even seen his face.
helpless.
Spidey senses. This lady leaves everyone tingling.
I think I have superpowers.
Yeah, tingling with annoyance, honestly. You tak rasa macam tu ke tengok Mary Jane? It's like she can't make up her mind. So always being defenseless and helpless and oblivious with herself. Doesn't know what she wants. Keep hopping around to different guys. All right. Okay, so I want to mention this. It's called, when I mention helpless, is learned helplessness. What is learned helplessness? Again, it is when is in a state that happens when a person has experienced a stressful relationship. Contoh, okay, relationship repeatedly, relationship break up, and then another relationship break up, another relationship break up. Okay, that jahil dating cycle, and then become to believe that they are unable to control or change the situation. Oh, you know, I just have no luck with men. I just have no luck with women, and this is how it is. I've accepted it. Redha je. This is not redha. This is not redha. This is learned helplessness. And okay, let me repeat that. Let me repeat that. This is very important. This is very important. Full screen on. Right. Learn helplessness is a state that occurs after a person has experienced a stressful situation. For example, a relationship and then a breakup. Stress, gaduh, breakup, then another relationship, gaduh, breakup, another relationship, gaduh, breakup, another relationship. All right. You feel that you are just helpless. You're just no luck with relationship. I hear that a lot. I get this WhatsApp messages a lot. It's like, I just have no luck. I just have no luck in relationship. But it's not luck. You're doing it wrong. You're not doing it the ta'aruf halal way. That's what's wrong. Because you're not doing it the halal syariat way. That's what's wrong. You know, you continue this cycle of jahil dating. That's what's happening to you. It's like, no, I just have no luck. Well, if you don't believe you can change your situation, then, you know, Allah akan mengubah nasib umatnya yang mengubahkan nasib mereka sendiri. I'm paraphrasing. Okay. So the helplessness, after that happens after a while, they just don't try even when opportunities for change become available. So I do cakap malam ni, cakap no, you're doing it wrong. You still repeating the jahil halal, jahil dating way. Gunalah ilmu yang halal ni untuk ta'aruf yang halal. Tak nak dengar, tak apalah, I just have no luck. I just have no luck. So someone like that, I cannot help. I cannot help because the mindset, the belief is already entrenched too deep, and it's too, dah tak nak berubah kan. Dia tak nak ubah, tak nak transform, tak nak ilmu yang halal, tak nak buat tindakan yang halal, buat cara yang betul. Then I cannot help. Okay, kalau I only can help orang yang nak ilmu yang halal, buat tindakan yang halal, and transform the halal way. Okay, so all right, so thank you very much. Okay, are you still with me? All right, so comment. Any questions or WhatsApp to me? I can't open WhatsApp right now. I don't want your name to come up because I'm protecting your privacy. Okay. Let me see if I can. Give me a second. Nope, I can't open it without showing your name. All right, so tomorrow we will go explore more into damsels in distress and learn helplessness and bad boys, because tonight is just the mukadimah. Okay, all right. And okay, so I hope if you feel you have no luck in relationship because after so many heartbreaks, please know that when you ubah diri, ubah pandangan you, gunakan ilmu yang halal, kan, you boleh ubah nasib you. Betul. I'm paraphrasing this. Allah akan mengubah nasib umatnya yang mengubahkan nasibnya sendiri. So, the change is up to you. Be the change. Ya, Mak Saleh cakap lah, be the change. Simple as that, kan? Let me find that saying. Be the change. Be the change. Mak Saleh cakap. Ya, Nabi cakap Allah akan mengubah. Nabi. Let me. I'm just paraphrasing. Okay, sorry. I cakap I'm not going to start. Allah akan mengubah nasib umatnya yang mengubah nasibnya sendiri. So how to ubah? How to transform? It starts with a commitment to transform. A commitment to timba ilmu yang halal. A commitment to buat tindakan yang halal based on the ilmu yang halal. Kan? Then you transform. That's why I keep showing this abbreviation of called bangkiti. It's not a type of cat. Bukan abang kucing. It is bahagia akan naik guna komitmen ilmu tindakan Islamik. Tak Islamik jangan buat. Ilmu tak halal jangan buat. Tindakan tak halal jangan buat. Okay. So bahagia akan naik guna ilmu komitmen. Bahagia akan naik guna komitmen ilmu tindakan Islamik. Okay. Alright. So kita sambung malam esok. If you have any questions, please WhatsApp me. And this is a homework, which is send to me your damsel in distress regrets, because I just want to highlight that this thing doesn't work. It's dangerous and it demeans you. It's a wrong strategy. It is the jahil dating strategy. And tengoklah what happened to Mary Jane, blah blah blah, Lois Lane, and honestly they're just annoying. Damsels in distress, so helpless, don't know what to do, anything at all, and then don't want to learn how to survive, how to live, to know how to I'm not saying that you are like this, and I'm not saying that you, but we all have some moments like this, and just so that when we are down, kita sedih, tengah sedih, kan, from breakups, we might do silly things when we are sad. Betul, kan? We do stupid things when, I'm saying me, I did stupid, silly things when I'm down. And then there was this one time tengah angau, for me, kisah dulu, kita cerita jahil, tengah angau, and she was such a damsel in distress. And then I was so consumed with rescuing her. Okay, I was so consumed with rescuing her. Nothing I can do is right. And then tengah drive, because my head was somewhere else. I was driving, and then I didn't see the car in front of me. It was just right in front of me. Tak nampak. My focus was somewhere else. I wasn't focusing on driving. Bam! Langgar. Accident. There goes my Merc. There goes my Merc. I like that car. Yeah, there goes my Merc. And it was really expensive to fix. So it's damaging. It was damaging to me financially and emotionally. And fortunately, she dumped me after that. And I felt great when she dumped me. I felt like such a relief. Good riddance. Nak tambah dramanya, she called me after that. It's like, you tak nak pujuk I ke? Nope. Drama betul Minah ni. Like, nope. I've just moved on 5 minutes ago after I hung up on you. Okay, bye. And bye. Dia just cakap, oh, I found another guy, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, good for you. Okay. So you dumping me? All right, great. Okay, bye. And then she called back. Like, you tak nak pujuk I ke? Nope. You just dumped me. And you just admitted you're not faithful in this relationship. And why should I want you? And that was such a relief to me that she dumped me. It's like, oh, hey, god, I dodged a bullet. Oh, ni dating jahil lah. So much drama. Tak payah drama. If I knew what ta'aruf yang halal is about. Okay. So, thank you for listening. Sila buat homework. Send me if you have it. If you have any damsel in distress regrets, like macam sister tu tadi, she had a moment of weakness when she was younger. Boleh share iktibar supaya orang lain tak buat macam ni, because it affects us all, women and men. Macam I sampai accident fikir about my damsel in distress, kan? Alright, so like, actually I'm laughing, not laughing at you, I'm laughing at my own idiocy. Is that a word? My own idiocy masa muda dulu, zaman jahil, kan? Jahil tu as in ignorant, tak ada ilmu halal, kan? That's me dulu. So I'm sharing this because supaya semua orang dapat iktibar, insyaAllah. Okay, so send me, see you tomorrow night, send me your homework of damsel in distress regrets if you had those moments, supaya orang lain dapat iktibar. I can share kat sini, of course anonymously, I don't share names. Alright, okay, send me those homeworks supaya orang lain dapat dapat iktibar, insyaAllah. Alright, so this is my send the homework. And okay, boleh. Alright, so yeah, thank you. I'm not going to mention my mentor's name unless I'm going to get her permission first. But yeah, I'm so happy that you joined this stream. You know, a lot of this is part of my formative years on respecting women, understanding women. I'd say is from her. So yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, what's up? Okay. Hey, let's catch up. I haven't seen you in years. All right. Okay. Just addressing my mentor right now. All right. Okay. Okay. So sebelum saya undur diri, kita doa dan aminkan sama sendiri. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Allah, aku minta pasangan yang menjadi menantu yang baik kepada ibu bapaku, yang disayangimu untuk mendapat keredaan-Mu, berganding bahu bersama kejanah-Mu, ya Allah. Amin. Type amin. Say amin. Okay. So, I'll see you tomorrow night. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tata titi tutu. Oh, ingat. Cinta diri. Cinta mari. Bye. Tata titi tutu.